Many of the world's roads are plagued by unsafe speed limits or poor design, but few present the kind of personal condition that send drivers sliding across icy land or plummeting thousands of miles to their death. In places like China, Bolivia, and Alaska, drivers can encounter narrow, unpaved highways that are vulnerable to landslides, avalanches, and steep mountain terrains. These roads are often branded as the world's most dangerous, and a few even have the word death in their moniker. Despite their reputation or fatal accident, roads like the Guoliang Tunnel in China or the Atlantic Road in Norway remain popular among tourists who came for a scenic view or to try their hands at the treacherous inclines. Hi, welcome to Top 10 Central. Today we'll be counting down the 10 most dangerous roads in the world. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more great and awesome content. On number 10, we have Hana, Hawaii. Hawaii is known for being a tropical place. While Hawaii is a beautiful place, it does have its dangerous areas. There was a road that connection all of Kuwait. They can be deadly when traveled up on the road. It is extremely narrow, and along the way there are 59 bridges. Of them, those 59 bridges have 46 have just one lane. This makes passing over the bridges extremely dangerous. If you're planning to travel on this road, you need to have a backup plan. There are still many landslides along the road. The road is often closed. It can be especially dangerous if you're driving down the road and you get yourself caught in a landslide yourself. Number 9, we have Guoliang Road, Bolivia. This road in Bolivia is one of the most dangerous roads on the planet. Each year between 200 and 300 people who travel this road died because it is so dangerous. On one side of the road is a mountain, on the other side a sheer cliff. This is barely any visibility when you're driving, therefore it's easy to drive right off the cliff. Consider all the deaths that occur on this road. It makes you wonder why people continue to drive it. On number 8, we have Zojila, India. This is an incredibly narrow road in India. It is 5.5 miles long and it connects Midhat and Kashmir. Not only is the road used by cars, it's not uncommon for the road to be blocked by livestock as well. If you're driving down its dangerous roadway and there is a livestock all over the road, it would be impossible to turn around because the roads are too narrow. It would be needed to sit and wait until the livestock leave the area. Not only is the road dangerous, it can also be frustrating. Number 7 here, Transylvania, Romania. In Romania's Catherine Mountains, there is a road that stretches halfway up and down the mountain. It also winds all the way through the roads, reaches a maximum altitude of 6,000 feet. Not only are the views from the highest point amazing when you reach the highest altitude, it is also very dangerous. Some of these hills in the road drop so far it feels as though you're on a roller coaster. This roadway is not traveled on very often because it is too dangerous. On number 6, we have Dalton Highway, Alaska. There are several areas in Alaska that are remote and uninhabited. This makes up the miles and miles of nothing but snow. There are 3 small villages in Alaska with very few people living there. Connecting all 3 villages is the most isolated highway in the world. If you were to break down the road, it could be days, possibly weeks before someone would come by to help to make things even more dangerous. This is the snowiest highway in the world since it is not traveled often. It never gets plowed. If you're going to drive on this highway, you better make sure your cell phone is charged, you have supplies in the car, and you have some really good snow tires. On number 5, we have Guoliang, India. When it comes to dangerous road, this is one of the most dangerous in the world. It is so dangerous that it has been recognized by both National Geographic and the Guinness Book of World Records. It is the tallest pass road in the entire world with an altitude of 18,379 feet because of its dangerous heights. Off this road, it is not used very often. Only the most experienced drivers are willing to travel this road, high wheeling in the road. On number 4, we have Atlantic Ocean Road, Norway. This roadway in Norway runs straight across the Atlantic Ocean, which is where the road got its name. This road is a popular tourist attraction because of the breathtaking views. It is also a very dangerous road during high tide. The waves crush up over the road and are capable of sweeping vehicles right into the ocean. If you're planning to take this route through Norway, you better got those low tires. On number 3, we have Guoliang Tunnel, China. This stretch of road connects a variety of tunnels in China. The tunnel was built by the locals in the area and it is only the access to the remote village on the side of the road. Is the mountain on the other side is a drop right off a cliff. The tunnels only the side of the mountains are dark, however, they are actually the safest place on the road. When drivers are going through the tunnel, it is the only time they have a wall to them to keep them from going over the side of the mountain. Considering how dangerous these roads are, it's surprising that they are still heavily traveled upon. On number 2, we have La Passage du Gauche, French. This road in France is so dangerous that it's only open for a few hours. Each day when the road is closed, the tides rise, it's underwater. If you have enough nerve to travel down this road, you should make sure that you plan your trip accordingly. If you wait too long, you could end up sinking in the middle of the road when the tides come up. If this were to happen, the chances of you making it out of the water are slim to none. Before we continue further, be sure to subscribe to our channel if you didn't until now and ring the bell to get notified for our latest video. If you like the videos, please smash the like button. On number 1, we have Taman Mountain Road, China. This road in Taman Mountain is about 6 miles long. Along the road are 99 hairpin turns, and each turn is more dangerous than the last. The road is even more dangerous because of its height. When you're at the top of the road, you'll find yourself 3,300 feet off the ground. If you misjudge right, just one hairpin turns, you could end up falling right off the side of the mountain to the ground. The narrow roads are hairpin turned and great heights make this one of the most dangerous roads in the world.